Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si G. Tanji and welcome to Kababayan Today. It's our midweek news updates from Asian Journal.
Asian Journal, the Filipino-American community newspaper since 1991.
Once again, we have here on the show si Annie Nepomuceno, our Los Angeles correspondent from Asian Journal.
Hello, G!
Hello! Mainit ang mga pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw na ito.
Naku, oo nga. We'll talk about Malacañang evades Senate questions on the Mamasapano incident. Malacañang skipped its usual daily press briefing on Tuesday, February 10th, on the second day of the televised Senate inquiry on the Mamasapano carnage of 44 Philippine National Police Special Action Forces troopers. Communications Secretary Sonny Coloma released a statement saying that it was not the right time to answer questions linking President Benigno Aquino III to the botched operation that targeted international terrorist Zulkifli Marwan Binhir and Filipino bomb maker Abdul Basit Usman. Fresh from his resignation, former Philippine National Police Chief Director General Alan Purisima told the Senate inquiry on Monday, February 9, that he had no role in the operation. He said that during this preventive suspension, he did not give any order. He just gave advice, not as a directive or order. He, however, confirmed that he met with Napeñas early January at President Aquino's official residence at the Malacañang compound.
So, hindi sinagot ang mga tanong. People want to know about what Malacañang, the statement of Malacañang.
Yeah, and it's human nature na kapag merong sisihan, nagtuturoan lahat, at kapag meron namang tagumpay, lahat umaako. So, hopefully, malalaman natin kung anong katotohanan.
Yes,
very
because
soon.
people want to know. All right, so moving on to good news.
Yes, the U.S. West Coast ports reopened after a weekend shutdown. They resumed full operations on Monday, February 9, following a weekend suspension of the loading and unloading of ships due to a labor dispute between dock workers and their employers. Last week, workers warned that operations could have shut down this week if they could not reach a new contract agreement with their employers. The partial shutdown comes amid 9 months of negotiation between the Pacific Maritime Association, which represents the companies, and the International Longshore and Warehouse Union, which represents the employees for 20,000 dock workers. With mounting cargo congestion at the ports, docks have reached a point of virtual gridlock, which could have led employers to lock out workers on Monday. The result would have been the shutdown of all West Coast ports. The 29 affected ports from San Diego to Seattle handle about half of all U.S. maritime trade and more than 70% of Asian imports, amounting to approximately $1 trillion in trade each year.
Oh my goodness, that is a lot when you think about it. At happy ako, makukuha ko na yung balikbayan box ko.
Oo nga, naku, mga naipit lahat ng mga balikbayan box doon. So good that they are able to come into terms. And now for our last story, a SoCal man was charged for alleged unlawful practice of immigration law. Jesus Luna Lozano has been charged with 6 criminal counts, including the unauthorized practice of law, according to a news release from the city attorney's office. Lozano was allegedly doing business as West Coast Professional Services and East-West Law Center at 6320 Van Nuys Boulevard in Van Nuys, and was uncovered when he unlawfully offered legal advice to undercover investigators from the Department of Consumer Affairs posing as immigrants. Nako. Deputy City Attorney Onika Cole said he was actually practicing law and giving legal advice, asking them questions and suggesting what their path might be to obtain legal citizenship. Lozano's arraignment is scheduled for February 27, and if convicted, he could face more than 5 years in prison. With President Obama's executive action on immigration late last year, the city attorney's office is taking steps to protect immigrants from scams. Lalo na because sinasabi nila that the Spanish word for notary is notario and can be translated into lawyer. Kaya parang sinasabi nila na many people take advantage of that. So for those who believe that they are a victim of a scam, they are encouraged to call the Department of Consumer Affairs at 800-593-8222. Ayan, meron namang tulong.
All right. Thank you so much, Annie, for being here on behalf of Asian Journal for our midweek news updates. Please check out the website for the complete details of the stories that we discussed today at marami pa pong balitang pwedeng mabasa dyan. Maraming salamat. Pagbalik naman natin dito sa Kababayan Today, kasama natin ang komedyanteng si Fe de los Reyes. Don't go away, we'll be right back.